Hi my angels, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in my dining room. I'm actually going to be putting up my Christmas tree today, so I thought I'd take you guys along on this whole Christmas tree experience. This is the first Christmas in our new home. We're actually hosting Christmas this year as well, which is super exciting. We haven't actually done like a joint Christmas ever from like my brother and my husband's siblings, so yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. And I thought I'd get into the Christmas festive spirit by putting up the Christmas tree. I'm actually thinking of putting it up right behind me right here, which is actually a part of like our dining room area. There is another corner on this end, but it's right next to a radiator, and that radiator gets so hot I kind of don't want to put the tree next to that. There is also another kind of corner in our conservatory where, depending on how I feel, I might move the Christmas tree or I might just get another Christmas tree. I'm not sure. I'm just talking out loud here. I have actually got my Christmas tree and the Christmas tree skirt from John Lewis. Everything that I mentioned in this video will be linked in the description box, so you guys will know exactly where I got everything from. Hopefully everything is still in stock, but I will leave links to everything that I mentioned in the video. Please excuse my outfit. I'm wearing a hoodie and like my nightie underneath. This is literally how I dress every single day, very boring. Without further ado, I've actually got my tea right here. I am drinking this new tea. Let's give it a go. This is the Glow tea from Twinings, and it's really delicious actually. I think it's got like strawberry and cucumber in there and biotin, I want to say. My husband's friend told me about it and he was like, you're gonna love it, you have to try it. So I went and got a box the other day from Sainsbury's and I really like it. So we've got our tea ready, and now I'm gonna go and get all the boxes and everything out, and we're gonna start putting the tree up. I'm so excited. The Christmas tree is finally out. It is so heavy and I'm really hoping it fits. It's a 7-foot tall tree. Our like downstairs is like 7 foot tall in height, so hopefully it will fit and we don't have any problems. I'm actually going to recycle the box that it came in because I got this from Costco. It's a Christmas tree bag. So this actually fits a tree that is up to 9 feet in height. So instead of trying to get everything back into that little box, I'm gonna be using this, and this is gonna live in the attic. But this was a great little buy from Costco, so if anyone is looking for something a bit better to like put your tree in, rather than shoving it back into its original box, I think this will be really cool. So I'm gonna put this to the side. I am going to build my base first. This is the little tree skirt, well not little, it's a huge tree skirt that I got from John Lewis. I'm just gonna make sure that the base actually fits in it. Oh no, this is not good. I'm gonna return this guy and get maybe a different size one, but for now we can leave it as it is. That's really annoying, not gonna lie. So let's go for this side. So this tree is too big for this area, so we're gonna have to move it. As you can see behind me, this is only the base. So we're gonna move it over to the conservatory and put it in there and get it ready in there. And then I really want to get another one for here, like a smaller one, but my husband keeps saying, no, we don't need another Christmas tree, but I just feel like it will look really nice. We'll probably get another one, but not right now. So right now we'll just get this tree ready. I'll move you guys to the other area and we'll get it ready there. kind of fluffed up. Now it looks very much so like a real Christmas tree, which is why I got this particular one, because there's a mixture of like rubbery leaves as well as like the plasticky ones as well. The usual trees you get are very like angular at the top, whereas this one's more like sparse and fluffy. So I think I'm just going to fiddle around with the leaves and stuff and make sure I'm happy with the way that it's looking before moving on to getting the lights on. I do actually have some things from Amazon coming today, so I'm going to carry the rest on tomorrow. And of course I need to try and find another tree. I actually feel like this one looks really, really nice in here, so I'm not too bummed about it, but I do want to get a really nice one for the corner as well in the kitchen. I might order that today, and then that way we can make sure everything is up and nice and festive, ready for Christmas. I think I'm happy with the fluffing. Now I'm happy with the fluffing. I think I am going, oh god, I lied. I feel like it's gonna get dark pretty soon. So I'll try and do the lights today and show you guys what it's looking like, and then we can carry on the rest of the decorating and building another Christmas tree, maybe in the next couple of days. Another day and another Christmas tree disaster. I wouldn't want to call it a disaster. Basically, my other Christmas tree was supposed to arrive today at my local John Lewis, but only part of the order came because I ordered some extra baubles and things. So I was gonna basically get both trees up and then decorate them one by one, but it's not gonna work out like that. Now I'm actually gonna get my lights, fairy lights, onto the tree. But I've got a mixture of, let's find them. I have a mixture of lights. All of these I got from Amazon, I want to say. I think a couple I might have got from a garden centre. So I've got these ones here, which are the LE Lighting Ever copper wire little LED lights. And then I got some of these Micro Bright 200, again, LED lights. And these are a warm white, and I think they've got like a silver wire. Got 2 packs of those. And then I got this box here, which was a really highly rated on Amazon, and these are the Ancio 1000 multi-action tree lights. I know I have a lot of lights going on, but basically I want to put a whole bunch of lights on this tree and very minimal like baubles and things on there. So we're gonna start lighting it up and then see where we get to. Okay. I'm so excited. The lights are pretty much on. I mean, there are some areas like this area that look a little bit naked with like no lights. I really don't know what's going on. Now that I've kind of got them where I want them to be, I'm gonna put this box on next. So this is the one that I got from Amazon. And the reason why I got this one in particular is because it actually comes with a plug socket, and a lot of the other ones are battery controlled. So I think this one comes with a battery, and I just feel like I'm just gonna get more use out of this one. I'm probably like the only YouTuber who's never ever like owned one of these lights before, so this is going to be interesting to see how I actually untwist it and stuff, but we'll give it a go. Honestly, these lights are so cute. They're on this like copper wire. You can't really tell that it's copper once it's on the tree, but it's just adding a little bit of dimension to the tree because there are some big lights and then some really small lights. So far I feel like it's gonna be a good one. I literally can't get over how cute this tree looks. I know it's got a lot of lights on it, but I've always wanted a really big Christmas tree, like with like loads of sparkly lights on it, and I feel like, oh, just whenever I look at it, it just makes me so happy. I do need to change the wires around a little bit because I feel like I can see them like to the naked eye. So I'm gonna kind of like hide them and weave them in between all of the leaves in the tree, and then hopefully we can start getting some few little bits on here. Played around with it a little bit, and now it's time to get some stuff on here. I've got some really huge baubles that I want to stick on here, so let me get those. They're honestly like, they're almost the size of my head. They are this big. They are super glam. They've got like these sequiny things on them. I got them from Dobby's. They were $7.99, so they were quite expensive. But I feel like these are the type of baubles that just kind of add a little bit of dimension to the tree, and it makes the tree really stand out. I know these are really expensive, so I'm gonna just try a few of them on the tree and see how I feel and whether or not I like them. If not, they'll be going back, but let's have a look, see what they look like. I only got 5 and I think I'm in love with them, and I think I need to get some more. So I've just scattered some around for now. I think I'm gonna get 1, 2, maybe 3 more or 4 more, so that they can kind of like be evenly distributed. But I think they look really, really nice. They are super glamorous, and they just add a bit more of a sparkly look to the tree, because I definitely want this tree to look like sparkle heaven. So that's the theme that we're going for. I actually got some of these like really glittery again, like stars. I got quite a few of these. I think I got like 7 of these. Again, these were from Dobby's and they were $2.99. So I think I'm most probably going to keep these because I feel like they're just going to add to the sparkle. But I'm going to add a few on the tree again and see what they look like. Lights off for a second because the sparkle was getting a bit too much for my eyes and I couldn't tell what I was doing. So I've kind of scattered everything around. It looks very, very, very naked right now because it just looks like I've put like 5 baubles on there. But I am going to go and get some more from Dobby's, and I do have a John Lewis order that I'm going to go pick up hopefully tomorrow, if not the day after, and get some more stuff onto the tree. I do also have I do have some really cute acorns. So I don't know if I mentioned already, but these are from Amazon, and I thought they wouldn't be that good of a quality, but they're actually really nice. I was actually looking for pine cones like this for ages, and everywhere I was looking they were so expensive, but I managed to get a box of I think 20 from Amazon, and they look pretty good to me, so we're gonna get these on as well. And I've moved the tree back a little bit more. I'm kind of not too fussed about the other side, but there's glass behind it, and I kind of feel like I should make the tree look a little bit prettier at the back, but I'm not too fussed in that corner area behind here. But I feel like I do still need some more baubles going on, but it looks very pretty. Knowing me, I'm gonna go past it like 3 or 4 times a day and like change stuff around and fluff it up a bit more. I really want to get some faux flowers to put in here, but I'm not sure. I might leave that for the inside tree, but so far I'm really happy with the way that it's looking. Because this tree skirt didn't fit this tree, I'm hoping if it's the other tree, I'm pretty sure I measured it correctly that it should fit. But for this one, I think I'm just gonna get one of those fabric skirts, so it's really easy to kind of put there. And then I've got loads of empty boxes from like parcels and stuff and like Amazon deliveries. I've been keeping boxes aside, and I'm going to wrap these up and decorate them and put them under the tree. We do have some presents that we are giving to the kids, but generally we don't really do Christmas presents for family, but we are doing this game called Dirty Santa, which I'm gonna leave like the rules and the like link of it in the info box, because my brother plays that at his work and he says it's loads of fun. To give you a gist, you basically set a budget and then you buy a present. It's not for a specific person, but you buy a present, and then let's say like 10 of you guys are playing, everyone draws a number from a hat. If you get number 1, you get to pick any present, one present to open up, but whoever gets number 2 can either steal your present if they think it's really good or open another one up themselves. So it's just a bit of fun, but I am still collecting some more boxes in different sizes so that I can have some fake presents at that invisible tree, which isn't here yet, and also this tree behind me as well. So this is the gist of what we're going with, and then loads of pretty presents underneath. But I think I'm gonna leave it as that, and then hopefully my John Lewis order arrives, and then we can get cracking with the other tree and like finish all the tiny little bits off. So excited! I'm back. It's a different day, and I basically went to the garden centre and got some more baubles. I think we're just gonna stick with the big ones and the star ones. Just gonna kind of like make it look a bit more full, and then I might add some more little pine cones on as well. I have a huge Amazon delivery coming today as well with some more Christmassy bits. And also, finally, my other tree arrived from John Lewis. So we're gonna get that one up. And then we're gonna start figuring out what to do with that. So now I have a big growing pile of empty boxes there, which I'm also going to wrap. I'm gonna show you guys the ways that I kind of wrap my presents. I've got all of the wrapping paper and things arriving from Amazon today, along with some other little bits. So now we're just gonna start doing up this tree. I'm gonna put the lights on just so that I can see how it's kind of looking. And then we're gonna get all these on as well. Just put all the extra baubles on there, but I think now I'm going to set up the other tree and kind of get some baubles on there and kind of see how that one's looking. I want that to have a very kind of white theme to it, and that's because we've got some green dining chairs like that are going to be right next to it, and I don't want it to be like too clashy with colours, so that one's going to be very clean and white and just sparkly as well. I'll show you guys a little bit of a close-up of the tree and then we can move on to the next one. These are the nieces and nephews presents that I have already packed. I wanted to basically get my own craft paper and then almost create my own wrapping paper, but the inks that I got, they're not very good. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've ordered some pens instead. I will leave the inks that I did get that didn't work in the info box so you guys know not to get them and not to do what I just did. I've just wrapped them really plainly, really simply, with just craft paper, some string, and then I'm gonna write their names on here. I haven't put their names on there yet because I kind of want to hide them in between all the other fake presents so that just in case if they do come over, they're not like, that's got my name on it, can I open it kind of thing. So I'm just gonna keep these to the side and then we're gonna crack on with Christmas tree number 2. Before I start building the tree, I just thought I'd let you know that the one that I got is the Newington tree and it's pre-lit as well. It's my first time ever getting a pre-lit tree. So hopefully it looks really nice, but I'm sure we'll be okay. Now I'm gonna start opening this up and fanning everything out and just fluffing up the tree, and then we can get all of our baubles on them. Okay, so loads of Amazon parcels have just come, so I thought, let's just open these, see what's inside them, and then I can carry on with the tree. So far, I can't believe how easy it is with a pre-lit tree. We have put a box underneath it, and that is because it was looking a bit too small. But once we've got loads of presents around this space, hopefully it should kind of balance everything out. I really want to get one of those really nice Christmas crates. So I've just put that box underneath it for the time being, and then if it needs to be swapped over, we'll just swap it later. Now I need to find my scissors and start opening these parcels. I've got 2 essential oils here. One of them is pine needle, which is this one, and one of them is sandalwood. And I thought I would use the pine needle one around Christmas. Then that way the house smells really nice and Christmassy. And then the sandalwood one is because I just love sandalwood. I love the way it smells. And then I also got some frankincense. I burn frankincense in the house. I just find it's the best, honestly, the best air freshener ever. It lasts for days and it just makes the whole house smell amazing. I have an Amazon haul on my channel, which I will leave a link to in the info box, but I've included this and the exact box that I used and the charcoal that I use and all of that. So feel free to check that out and see what I'm loving on Amazon. I'm always ordering stuff from there. I just find it super easy and I just love Amazon Prime. Aha! I have my metallic pens. So this is really cool. It's got a whole bunch of different metallic colors, and I was thinking I could just draw some stuff on the wrapped presents. And I thought this would be a better alternative than using the ink stamps and making sure all the presents look different and just really cute. Parcels left. So that box was actually for my husband, but I opened it. Oops. And I've got one more box left, and I feel like this has got the craft paper in it. This is my craft paper. So I got white, So all of the presents underneath the tree will be white, black, or craft paper, like just normal brown. So these are all here. That means I can start packing all of my empty fake Christmas boxes. Now that that is all done, we can carry on decorating the Christmas tree. It's lit and ready. It's a little bit wobbly because the box underneath is empty. Bauble time! I was looking for ages for white baubles, and I just found like they all just looked a bit like not that great. And then I came across this box right here. This is the 42 glass decorations from John Lewis. We're gonna have to be really careful with these because I've never ever in my entire life ever had glass baubles, so I'm a little bit scared. Homesense and Hobbycraft and got some extra bits to put on the tree. So let's see what I've got in my bag. I got these really cute, like really cute flowery baubles from Homesense. I freaking love Homesense, but whenever you find stuff like this, you have to get it. You can't like think about it because it gets sold out really quickly. I only managed to get 4 of these, but I think they'll be enough. So I've got these baubles. I also managed to find some sparkly white ribbon from Homesense as well. I don't know whether you can see, but it's got like a slight, well actually it's really sparkly in real life, but it's not coming across that sparkly on camera. But I also got some of this to like put into the tree. I don't really know how to do it, but we'll try and figure it out as we go along. I also got some eucalyptus from Hobbycraft. This is just fake eucalyptus, and I'm basically gonna use this on my fake presents. And then I managed to find some flowers from Hobbycraft. Got 2 different sizes. This whole came as a bunch. They look really nice, and these are like really big ones. I'm gonna see how the tree looks with all of these on. I'm really excited to see how we can transform this tree. Although it still looks really beautiful, I just want to like kick it up a notch. For now, I'm just going to see what these look like in the tree. I am so proud of myself. I think the tree is looking really nice. It's looking a little bit more like fuller as well. The ribbon was actually super easy to do, and I've got a ton of it left over still as well. So yeah, I basically just kind of tucked it in areas where I felt like it just needed filling up. But so far I'm happy with it. And then there's some bits which are like hanging off at the end, and I basically cut like a triangle shape out of the end and made it look really nice and pretty. So yeah, I do actually have some of these baubles as well. It basically looks like a bubble that you blow with that like iridescent rainbowy effect. And seeing as I have these, I'm just gonna put a few on and see how it looks. These I got from John Lewis, and I just thought they were really different. So I'm just gonna get some of them on there and see how I think. Okay, we are officially done with this tree. Yay! I'm so excited. I am so happy with the way that it turned out. I initially wanted a color, but then I'm so glad I went with white. We're almost done with all the trees, and then we can get on to wrapping my fake presents. Oh, I'm so excited. I've just finished off the last few touches on both of the trees, and we are done. I've also wrapped all the presents as well. So now I'm going to show you the final update of all the trees and all the little Christmas presents underneath, and I'm just so pleased with the way that they've turned out. I'm like, every single night I put all the lights on and it just makes me feel so like warm and Christmassy and really happy. So let me show you. Here is the small tree. and all of the presents underneath. I saw these really big and slightly sparkly flowers from Homesense the other day, so I got a few of these and I've kind of shoved them into the tree, and I feel like it just looks so much more fuller as well. And here we have all of the presents. I've wrapped some string like this on some of the fake presents and popped some of the fake eucalyptus on there. I don't know whether you can see, but I've covered the box that I originally had with a blanket. I really struggled to find one of those crates, but I really like the way that that's turned out. I've actually done some little circles on some of the actual real presents. All of the real presents actually have tags, and then the one with no tags are fake presents, so that's how we'll know the difference. This one right here, I've put some little white stars on it, and I also got some glittery wrapping paper from Homesense. This is really, really, really beautiful. This one's okay. The slightly rose gold one is a pain to stick down. And then over here, I've got some of these scenticles here. So this one is in the scent Oh Christmas Tree, and it smells so, so, so nice. And it's basically like a green stick with a hook, and you hook them into the tree, and then the tree will hopefully slowly smell really, really nice during December. So, oh, whoa. I haven't put any of these into the trees yet. I'm gonna wait till December, and hopefully it will fill up the kitchen really nicely with really nice scent. And this one here, I've drawn a line of stars with some eucalyptus as well. And this is what the presents are pretty much looking like. Ignore those wrapping paper tubes. They are kept here because in case anyone else needs to wrap any real presents up, we've got them handy. And I know I don't have a star or anything on the top of the tree, but I kind of prefer it looking like this. It's just so beautiful, and I love how you can see the reflection in the glass window as well. But this is the final look of this tree. Here we have our big, huge tree. It just looks so beautiful with all of the lights on. This one we did manage to get a star for. I got this from Etsy. I'll leave a link to it below. I love how you can see the reflection of the lights at night once you put this on. And to be quite honest, when all of the lights are off in this room, it looks even more beautiful. And we have a TV in this room, so I just keep this on and like sit on the sofa here. Speaking of sofa, I wanted to show you guys my wreath. This wreath is from John Lewis as well. It's so stunning, but I've never ever put a wreath up on my door before. I got some of these suction hook things, and I'm hoping I can make it work somehow. But I'm pretty sure I'll pop this up onto my stories to show you guys exactly what it looks like on our door. But I'm gonna wait till December because I'm filming this right now in like the 20th of November or something like that, and it's a little bit too early. And I know I've got my trees up super early, but I just wanted to make sure that they were all done before I got back from my holiday. Here you can see all the presents that I've got going on, and these are all fake presents. This one I drew a weird little snowflake on there. My drawing skills aren't that great. I did this freehand. I'm actually gonna turn it around. I think I prefer it just plain black, but I've got a mixture of different wrapping paper. I've got the black, the white, the just normal craft paper, and then also this like glittery one. This is honestly a nightmare to sellotape. It keeps like popping up, so I've had to use like glue in certain areas. This I love. I just drew some tiny little stars and little dots on this black craft paper. Love the way that that turned out. Here I've wrapped a load of string around this fake Christmas present and then tied a little bow on it in the middle. And this is super like effective and like simple to do. And then this one here, I've just stuck a little eucalyptus on it. So that is what we're working with. Just like a very simple mix of fake presents. Before I forget, I wanted to show you this tree. It is a really tiny little tree made from pine cones. It's got like glitter on here. This is a silver table that it's sitting on, and it's got like silver glitter on here. And I thought it would look really nice on our little console table. So I also got this from Homesense and another one in the living room. So let me show you that. This guy's super similar to the other one, but this has got gold glitter on here. Well, actually, I don't think it does, but it looks more goldy because it's got the little gold baubles. And we've got these gold tables in our living room, and I thought this one would go perfectly here. I know this video is super long, but I really hope you guys enjoyed decorating with me and putting up my Christmas trees. I really enjoyed filming this for you guys. So yeah, I think that is everything from me. I will leave a link to everything that I've mentioned and pretty much everything that I've used in this video in the description box, so please don't forget to check that out. But I'm going to leave this video here, and hopefully I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye!